Well, the base looks a little different. There's a bigger hole in the middle here. I've been slowly grinding away at it. And if it looks a little too clean to possibly be from TNT, oh, that's because I didn't use any TNT. I dug all this with this here pickaxe, and a little bit with the shovel. I collected a lot of cobblestone as well. Now, why in the world would I do that when I just built a creeper farm? Well, let me go show you why. This is why. 30 gunpowder in this creeper farm. That's 30 gunpowder since the very last time you saw me open this chest. That's not a lot, and I actually put about half of it in there from killing creepers outside of it and then going like that. So 32. I'm going to take said 32 and turn it into like, what, 4 TNT, maybe 5 TNT. Built that whole creeper farm, added some extra cats in there recently, and hardly anything. But I guess we'll turn this into as much as we can. Hey, copper cable, you're starting to oxidize. Back to the base we go. Hopefully, fingers crossed, by the end of this episode, I will be able to stop making this really long journey because I'll establish a nether portal. I have not established the nether portal because I'm waiting until I actually have a base. Said creeper almost blew up this piece of art. Oh. We'll see if this does anything. Or if it's really that useless. Okay, you know what? I can live with that. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to keep digging away at this, and then every time we reach nighttime, I'm gonna go outside, just run around, and I'm gonna kill a bunch of creepers. And as I kill the creepers, we're gonna turn that creeper death sound into a time lapse, which I'm hoping is going to be mildly entertaining. So I just want to get this done. So I was down here in the deep dark, right, trying to collect some XP to repair my pickaxe and shovel, because I'm just about done excavating the mountain, and it did a toll on my tools, and I'm going down here, and I'm just going through, and I'm like, that's odd, and I'm going through this area, and I go, well, what is all this? There's redstone components everywhere. I'm pretty sure this is not a part of the game. I'm pretty sure this doesn't all just spawn naturally. I think someone's placed all this here for some reason. And I'm pretty sure I know who it would be. Because the person who was down here clearing all this stuff out for me was Yoda. It was Seth. So I don't know what Seth is up to. It looks rather sinister. I'm really not sure what his plan was here, to be honest with you. I don't know what any of this is. This is definitely the work of Seth. And if it's not, then I'm taking all of this redstone stuff, because maybe I'll find a use for it later. But yeah, I'm a little disturbed that there's some sort of evil villain mastermind project going down, basically under my nose. Anyways, let's go back to the surface. I have done it. I have excavated the inside of my mountain because I could get almost no TNT because that farm way over yonder is a piece of garbage. I did a horrible job with it. It's not Nathan's fault. It's my fault. So, yeah, it didn't work very well. I made some improvements, but it's still not that good. But anyways, here you go. I have cleared out this entire space. Everything from this thing down, I cleared that out with a pickaxe. What do we think? I think this is awesome. The fact that it's dug, it's huge. It's absolutely huge. This circle, I believe, is bigger than my base from Season 4. Because you remember that circle? That was the temple? Yup, that's about 90 blocks. Close to 90 blocks. And then this direction, I think, is even further. So that's awesome. And I saved all of this. These are materials that I'm going to need for later. The problem is I do have to smelt most of these and turn this to smooth stone. I just didn't have silk touch, which I probably should have gotten. But, oh well, we are going to stick that in there. Dual smelter. This is going to take ages. But it's fine. It's fine. Alright, the next step is going to be a very important one. I need to figure out how big... Hey! Someone removed a thingy. Alright, I have to figure out how big of a circle I want on the inside. I have to make a perfect circle. And then, here's what I'm thinking. Initially, I was just going to make the base the entire interior, and then I realized that the interior is not going to be a perfect circle. So I'm going to build a perfect circle, and then I'm going to build maybe 8 different little, very short tunnels that will go to the outside. So what do I mean by 8 little tunnels? Well, let me try and explain this a little bit better. So you see how I have this opening here? There will be 8 openings going all the way around the base. So I will have one on that side, one on this side, one on this side, and one in the front. And then I'll have one in between each one. One there, one there, one there, and one probably roughly there. And then if, let's say, the perfect circle goes out to like here-ish and loops around here. Well, then from here to the outside, we'll just have a very short little tunnel that leads out here. And that's kind of how this will look. 'Tis my plan, let's go. Okay, I built the circle. I had to try and do my best to figure out exactly how this is going to look. And it doesn't have to be exactly centered because you're not going to see it as much from the outside. But this is what it looks like. It is 80 by 80, or 81, I think, by 81. So it is, I believe, the same size. Stop it, Thunder. The same size as my 3S4 Yavin Temple. At least in terms of length and width. Height, it's not going to be even close. But I've been smelting up a lot more stone. I'm not just going to go ahead and fill all this in. In fact, I probably shouldn't have placed these blocks here at all because these are going to go away now. But now, I would like to build these other blocks up so that they are about 8 blocks high. And then they're going to curve in a little bit. So, let's try this. This is... Thunder! This here is going to be flat. Like this is the, this is it. There's so many... Alright, definitely should have gotten rid of these blocks ahead of time. Oops. Now, sections over here, as you can see, the circle, the perimeter of the circle, goes outside of the mountain just slightly. And obviously it's going to go up about 8 to 10 blocks. So... I am going to have to reshape that part of the mountain just a little bit. Just a little bit. And that's okay. That's what I was trying to balance out. I didn't want it to stick out of the mountain too much. But I believe I've fixed it now. So we should be okay. Alright. Now we're basically just going to go around this whole thing. Building up. Definitely not going to have enough stone to go all the way around this, am I? Definitely not. Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to have enough. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and collect a bunch more stone. We're going to build this thing up to where it's supposed to be. There you go. There's the walls all the way around. They are 8 blocks high. So now it's time to make the roof. So I've been smelting a lot of stone. We got a lot going here. This will keep us going for a while. We still have so much more to smelt, and I'm running out of coal. However, in the meantime, I also made the next circle because this is not going to be a completely flat floor. It's going to go down a little bit. So once I make the roof, I am then going to do the floor here. So, okay, I have to land on the edge here. I think the making the mountain go back over, I think that's going to be an off-camera thing. I don't think I'm going to do that in an episode. That would be really dull and boring. Anyways, here we go. We are going to cover the top like this. Wonderful. And I'm working as fast as I can because I'm trying to get this video out 3 weeks after my previous one, but it's probably going to end up being 4 weeks, which is really unfortunate. Something tells me even all of this stone... Oh, no! That I've gotten is not going to be quite enough. My goodness. There's so much. Alright, whatever. This bothers me a great deal. And it's spawning bad guys. Alright. Ooh, you know what would be a really big help? A Happy Ghast. I don't have one of those. But maybe I can borrow one. Just for a little while. I don't need to I don't need to keep it. Oh, that ender pearl, by the way, is how I get down. It's a lot easier. Oh, hi! I haven't seen one of you in survival in a really long time. It's an Allay! I voted for the Copper Golem over you. I just hope you know that. Still don't regret it. Aha! There's a Happy Ghast over the horizon. That's what I'm looking for. I just have to make sure I don't accidentally kill it or anything, or lose it. Or else I will never hear the end of it. I don't even know who it belongs to. Oh, by the way, someone gave the shopping district a complete makeover. I don't know if you saw that. I think it was Liam and Danny gave the shopping... Like, look, it's now lush. They updated the fountain, the wishing well 2.0. I mean, look at that. Look at the detail. They tried to improve my base, my shop rather. Lol. Oh, they put trapdoors around it, which is cool. I like it. Why are they calling it wood supply? It's lol. And someone keeps stealing random pieces of wood. They're not paying for it. It drives me crazy. I don't think I have any... Oh, wait, I do have sales. Oh, I got a restock spruce. Okay. And who's taking, like, half stacks or less? You either buy 2 full stacks, or you leave everything. The BBB has been updated on the inside. I mean, they completely redid everything. Which, oh, technically speaking, they weren't supposed to do that without people's permission. I'm personally not super upset. Overall, I think the shopping district looks really good, though. Also, we should see how much gunpowder that we've collected now that we don't need it anymore. Watch, there's probably going to be like 5 stacks in here. Oh no, just more like 5. Okay, great. I gotta act fast. I have to take all of this stuff. Oh, this is so cool. I'm flying on a Happy Ghast. Wow, you can see the whole realm from up here. Look, it's the shopping district, which looks a lot smaller from up here. Guess let's just make our way over to my base. This is gonna take a while. We'll be right back. And there's my mountain. As we fly right towards it very slowly. This is quite cinematic. Don't you think, Mr. Happy Ghast? What a beautiful mountain it is. Now, I have to figure out how I'm gonna fit you inside. Maybe right here. Please, oh please, oh please. Oh? Oh? Wait. Yes, we're in! It works! We're in! Haha, we got a Happy Ghast. Don't fly away. You flew away! Okay, so we're basically gonna just Ah, see? This is so much better. Why did I not do this in the first place? How close to the edge can I go here? Oh, hey. Stupid zombie. You know, when they first announced the addition of the Happy Ghast, I was a little bit skeptical. I was like, this seems kind of stupid. There's so many other mobs they could have used and everything. But now... Oh! Okay, remember how I just said I like these things? I take it back. Still effective, actually. Until we reach this part. And boom! We made a complete lap! And now, we get to do this one more time! Yay. Well, I did it. The walls are done. And I did the ceiling as well. I'll probably have to add stairs or slabs or something going this way just to make it a little bit more seamless. I'll do that off camera as well. But for now... Shh. For now, I need to dig up, well, not this part of the floor. I need to place a bunch of smooth stone. So this stone right here is going to be changed just a little bit into smooth stone, which means it has to smelt again. And then, there's snow here. And then this part here I have to dig up. I'm going to do a little time lapse of myself placing a bunch of blocks on the outside and digging a bunch of blocks on the inside. Hopefully it looks cooler than it will be the several hours it will take me to do this. Do you mind? I've made a lot of progress on this thing. Not as much as I initially thought I would be able to make, but I've made a lot of progress. I've been smelting away, as you could see. There's tons of smooth stone. I just have to get this section here done. So I'm over halfway done with this level. I'll be done by the next episode. But this is my operation. Basically, I AFK in this little box here. I have smooth stone smelting in this area here. And I have regular stone smelting in this area here. In fact, I should probably reset some of this. And I get all of the fuel here. I've been using dried kelp blocks, but I'm now out. So I have to go down and get a little bit more. I can either ender pearl down, but I'd like to use my ender pearls coming up because it's a little faster. I just go for a little boat ride all the way down. It's a broken game mechanic, and I hope it never leaves. Then I just come down here, do a little bit of that, do a little bit of this, wait for it to surface, and I just sail around and I collect it all. Then I get out the boat, grab my ender pearls, and I just, there we go, just do a little bit of this. And I wind up pretty close to the entrance. But to end off the episode, I think we should return this Happy Ghast, because I don't think I'm going to need him anymore. Oh, wait, I didn't think this through. I actually can't get the Happy Ghast out. I didn't think about that. Ah, this is regrettable. Will he fit through there? And we're free! And I get to patch that hole up. That'll be so much fun. Missed. Sniped him. First try. Coming up here is Liam's base, which looks marvelous. Looks beautiful at night. Whether he follows the tutorial or not, he is one good builder. One good builder. Here we go. We are slowly approaching Noah's base, which he has assured me he's going to finish by the end of the season. I don't think there's any chance of that. We're halfway through the season, by the way. And I think he might only be a tenth of the way into his base. The outside of the base. Looks cool, though. Oh! That's a problem. That's a serious problem. There we go. The happy guest is secured. Very nice. And I'm pretty confident that I can survive this jump. Just like to say a massive thank you for watching this episode. I know that these episodes are very spread apart, and I apologize for that. Life is just very busy right now, and hopefully when it gets less busy, I'll be pumping out lots of episodes, a lot more frequently. But for the next month or so, it's going to be a little slow. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.